Hi, I'm Carol.
And I'm Mary.
Let's talk about pets. So today on our show, we're going to discuss heartworms.
Heartworms are a bloodborne parasite that are transmitted through mosquitoes and live in the heart and lungs when they reach the adult life stage. Both cats and dogs can get heartworms. As a side note, ferrets can too. We'll address ferrets and ferret care in future videos.
Let's start with cats. Since they are an atypical host for heartworms, they're also not as frequently diagnosed as dogs, but the worms can still cause real damage. The best and most effective way to protect your cat from heartworm disease is monthly prevention, since there's no treatment for heartworm disease in cats.
From the American Heartworm Society, the signs of heartworm disease in cats can be very subtle or dramatic. Symptoms include coughing, asthma-like attacks, periodic vomiting, lack of appetite, or weight loss.
And occasionally an affected cat may have difficulty walking, experience fainting or seizures, or suffer from fluid accumulation in the abdomen. A sudden, unexpected death can also be caused by heartworms.
The dog is a more natural host for heartworms, which means that the heartworms live inside the dog, mature into adults, mate, and produce offspring. If left untreated, their numbers can increase, and dogs have been known to harbor several hundred worms inside their body.
Heartworm disease causes lasting damage to the heart, lungs, and arteries, and can affect the dog's health and quality of life long after the parasites are gone. For this reason, heartworm prevention for dogs is by far the best option. If the dog is positive for heartworms, treatment should be administered as early in the course of the disease as possible.
The treatment for heartworm positive disease is a lengthy, painful, and expensive treatment. It also requires strict cage rest for the entirety of it. It is a necessity to treat heartworm positive dogs to decrease the damage that these worms can do to the body, but prevention is truly our easiest and cheapest way to keep your puppy safe.
Signs of heartworm disease in dogs includes a mild persistent cough, reluctance to exercise, fatigue after moderate activity, decreased appetite, and weight loss.
As heartworm disease progresses in dogs, pet may develop heart failure and the appearance of a swollen belly due to excess fluid in the abdomen. Dogs with large numbers of heartworms can also develop a sudden blockage of blood flow within the heart, and that can lead to a life-threatening form of cardiovascular collapse.
Now, most veterinary clinics recommend doing a yearly heartworm test for your dog. So even if you are giving that monthly preventative, it's good to go ahead and get this test, because even these products, they'll say that they're not 100%, so it's better to be safe than sorry.
There are many options for preventatives, but you can only get them by prescription from your veterinarian. Here are kind of some of the options.
And so with most medications, we're going to say make sure you give a species-specific product. Do not give a dog product to a cat, and vice versa. And so instead of listing all of the products that are out there, because there are quite a few, we're going to just go over the general options that are available for your pets. For cats, there are really only a few options. There are 2 topicals and an oral option.
For dogs, there are a lot more options. There are actually several oral options. There's a couple topical options, and there's even a 6-month injectable option. Soon there will also be a 12-month injectable option, which means all you have to do is ask your veterinarian for an injection when you go in at your yearly exam, and then your animal will be protected for a whole year. As you can tell, as vet techs, we are really excited about this option. But please consult your veterinarian to figure out what is the best option for you and your pets.
So here's the fun part. Here are some not real reasons for not giving preventatives. My pet is indoor only. Even the best of us can't keep the skeeters out of our homes.
Another that we hear often is my pet has a very thick fur coat. Even if your pet does have a thick fur coat, there are areas on your pet such as the nose, ears, inner thighs, belly, where they don't. And the mosquitoes can definitely find those areas, and all it takes is one.
Winter months in the south. Because our weather is so temperate, we don't often get a freeze hard and long enough to kill off the skeeters.
Yep. Another one that we hear frequently is, I don't want to put toxins into my pets' bodies. The medications that we're using don't necessarily fit under toxins, but if that is actually your concern, the treatment for heartworm disease is much harder on your animal's body and is much more difficult for them to deal with, and is closer in composition to arsenic. So that is much more of a toxin than a monthly preventative.
The preventatives are expensive. This may be true for some of them, but the treatment for heartworms can be up into the thousands of dollars.
Another is, my dog doesn't like the taste of the medication. Nowadays, as I said, we have several oral. There's also the topical and injection. So your pet does not actually have to enjoy the taste of it for your pet to be covered.
Absolutely. And here's my favorite. I live in a gated community.
We've gotten a lot of the information that we went over here from the American Heartworm Society website. We'll include a link in the comments if you want more information.
Thank you for watching today. If you liked our video, please click the like button below and please subscribe for future videos.
Bye.
Have a great day.